Hi guys, welcome aboard the boat. Come inside and have a look. Mind your head. To see more creative living spaces, subscribe to the link below. The boat build in total came to about £65,000, £2.5 grand to get it craned into the water, and £10,000 to £15,000 on doing the interior. So welcome to the living room. I have an unhealthy obsession with the leopard print. I didn't do the entire room because I know that there's limits. We have a wood burner and we absolutely love it in the winter. We have it on like full power, which is probably actually a bit tropical in here. Great, we actually got made especially by another boater. She is a welder and she does the most incredible things. My sister bought this for us as a kind of housewarming gift. A great noisy toy for our young son. All of our son's toys are pretty much in this little box here, which doubles up as the coffee table. So this thing my brother actually gave to us, and we decided to cut out the front bit to have somewhere to store all the wood. We've had to be slightly clever. Most things have dual purpose. Welcome to the kitchen. It's one of my favourite parts of the boat. I didn't want to just buy a kitchen, like here's your kitchen. I wanted to kind of build it. All of the cupboards I had found over a period of about 3 or 4 months whilst the boat was being built. And this one had come to us from an old school. And I guess there'd been a load of them and they were all numbered, and we just got number 13, 14. This white cabinet here, I bought it off a lady on eBay, and I told her what I'd planned to do with it, which was to use it as a cabinet in my boat. She sent me a message a couple of months later saying, "You're never going to guess what you started. We've just put our house up for sale. We've been inspired by you and your story and we're buying a boat." That kind of always makes me happy, kind of remembering that. So all the floors are reclaimed floorboards that my dad very nicely drove around London, finding them in skips and collecting them all together. They're all different sizes if you pay attention and actually look at it. So it was a bit of a jigsaw piecing them together. I think it kind of makes the whole boat seem more like a floating home rather than an actual boat. Obviously the tiles are the crown and glory of this bathroom. I kind of wish that I'd actually kind of just done it everywhere. I think my boyfriend put his foot down slightly. The practicalities of having a bath on a boat are probably quite small. If you're in the bath and a boat goes past, it kind of rocks it very gently and it's a very kind of dreamy situation, basically. The shower can be slightly impractical as we're both quite tall. So my boyfriend's 6'4" and he generally showers sitting down now because he's just too big for it. Originally we had a bamboo curtain with Our Lady Guadalupe on it, but as soon as the baby came we realised it was super impractical. He was like pulling it down, it was mildly dangerous, so we took that away. Didn't have a door for about a year, and then designed these saloon doors which open both ways, and I found this fabric and upholstered them so that you can see her from both sides. The bathroom's actually quite big in comparison to a lot of London flats. Most boats have one long walkway. I wanted to have it more kind of evenly spread out, which is why you walk directly from the kitchen into the bathroom, because it means that we've like maximised the space as much as possible. It's quite free flowing. This is obviously our son's room. My favourite part of the room is definitely the wall that we put up. Our son gets to look at it every day, although I'm not sure he really appreciates it. Another one of my favourite things in here is the patchwork quilt that my friends made for me when I was pregnant, and they each got a little square. It's just like a really special thing for me that I love. These are all our son's soft cuddly toys. They generally have all been presents from people or like the odd one that I've found in a charity shop. We tend to buy stuff kind of secondhand or used. It's kind of in my nature. The only thing in here that has been bought new was the cot. I've dressed it up in like old vintage textiles, and that'll do for me. Colour is very important to me. I love colour. I love seeing it, being with it. And I think that a child's room should be really colourful and playful. It's like where they spend a lot of their time and it gets their imagination moving. Whenever people hear that we live on the boat with the baby, their first question is, how does that work? But it just does. I mean, I can't think of anything that we've specifically done that would be different if we didn't live on a boat. He's really adventurous, so he always wants to go outside. So we got one of those backpacks that's also a lead. We tied it to the bottom of the step so he could have an exact kind of radius of the deck. Passerbys would feel nervous seeing this little baby peering over the edge like he's about to go in the water. But I was like, don't worry, I care about my baby as much as you do, he's fine. And then this is our bedroom. I guess the most special thing about this room is on days like this in the summer, you can kind of just lie on the bed with the doors open, there's a little breeze coming in, and you can just kind of bliss out. I don't think that anything I've ever really done has a very structured plan to it. Everything just kind of comes together quite naturally. I knew that I didn't want it to feel like a boat, like the couple of boats that I had been on. You know you're on a boat. It feels very small and enclosed. It feels like you have to kind of edge your way around, and that's what I didn't want. There's obviously inconveniences of living on a boat. We've run out of water in the dead of winter. The canal was completely frozen over. We had a 4-month-old baby. And no water for 2 weeks. And that's the kind of thing that we got around it, we figured it out. It's not always easy. I would recommend living on a boat, but it's not for the faint-hearted. To see more creative spaces like this, subscribe below.